Welcome back for part 3 with JKruz and Ariel Grind.
Would you be okay with your son bringing home a woman that does everything you're doing right now?
You eat ass, but you won't eat onions and pickles? Get the fuck out of here.
Now that makes me think that she's about to fuck you. Spice it up.
Or like switching them out and having different ones. I'm cool with that.
Switch them up.
But it sounds real judgmental in here.
No, it's not. Hey, you can do it if you want.
I'm like a bitch. I don't need phlegm on my dick.
See,
I'm good. Like, why is there a hot, like, literally?
Now you can't even feel it as good as you want to feel it.
Like, come on, like, clean this shit up.
Nobody ever asked me that question before.
What the hell? Stop.
Niggas, I ain't coming on the show again.
Ready? We cruising.
I come in here, it looks professional. Tune into the content.
Like you were telling you guys, I'm like,
I like when people have good questions.
Out here throwing slugs on the radio and shit like that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pull up. I don't know if I can take both of them, but I'm gonna pull up.
They gonna be out there. Ariel's trying to fuck all of us, bro.
Yo, she's the biggest.
You want it, you can get it.
Yeah.
Yo,
I got a number, bro. Like,
Yo, while we was in the back room, it was nuts.
No,
just text sex. She'll be there.
Ariel,
DM to collab. DM to collab.
Right, Jesus. Oh, God.
don't worry, I'll make sure I put the OnlyFans link inside the bio.
Yeah.
I'll put it in the description.
Yeah, put the
Ariel
OnlyFans.
Manager.
I'm telling you, hey, we can for real manage you for real.
They're like, listen, Ariel, we can help you make this into an empire. I love that.
You'll be the
Just
star
send
of the
free
show.
nudes.
You'll be the star of the show.
You're gonna be the star. We're all gonna make money. There are men right now though that do manage like women's.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Like, we're
They're like the new age pimp a little bit.
No, I told you my husband was the one that had the idea for me to like step into OnlyFans.
at the time.
She's married.
Oh, I was trying to make. I didn't see a ring on there.
My husband was the one that was like, hey, what's up?
She's your
OnlyFans
average
is taking
Mexican.
off.
She got married at fucking 13.
I was 20 when I got married.
Got pregnant at.
I was
14.
17. No,
I
well,
didn't be your business. Sorry.
yeah,
I
first
ain't
one,
doing
but
all
no,
that.
that one didn't.
I'm not doing all that.
No, but I was 17.
You know what?
I was
You
17
guys
when I had
being
my
Mexican, how
son.
do you feel about that? What is like? I understand the Christianity, the Catholic, contraceptives.
They don't believe in birth
abortions,
control.
all that shit. Like, how do you think
So-
it's okay for the 16 or 15-year-old, the 14-year-old to be forced to
Back
have the
then
baby?
it was.
But to this day, is that happening now?
No, I think it's the worst idea to do that. Like moms telling
Does
their
it
daughter,
still
hey,
happen in the Mexican community?
I think because
that's
of
a
our
good
age group, we're unable to answer that correctly just because we're not around that anymore. But when we were around that.
More of a past thing.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if it's still occurring, but because I don't talk to any 16-year-olds who are pregnant and shit.
Good answer. He's like, I'm not around 16-year-olds.
That's a good answer.
That's a really good answer.
But back then, when we were coming up.
Your cousins, your nieces, your tias, your family members, is this still happening?
My niece is 7, and my other one is I hate
All right, you're being a smart ass.
My sister is your age, so I like moving forward. My sister has nieces. I have nieces and nephews, so they're getting to that point already. 13, 14 years old. If it was me and it was me telling them, I'd be like, yeah, you know what? You don't need to have that kid. I actually recommend don't do what your mom did and have the kid at 16 or 15 years old. Don't do that. You should go and get the abortion. Your mom should help you through that and talk through
I
with all
constantly
that,
tell
and
my son, I'm
etc.
like, don't be me, bro. Like,
Yeah.
don't
Exactly.
be me.
Don't
like,
do it. Because now look at where your mom's having at. She's struggling a little bit, this and that. Don't do that because now you're going to put yourself in that exact situation of
But then it goes back to one of those
cycle.
things where you keep telling somebody don't touch the fire, but then they want to touch it. So you can't.
I wouldn't
Yeah,
necessarily.
so-
I'd be more like my advice to a parent or anybody in a situation like that: never present an ultimatum to a person in that situation. You always say, "I'm going to support you in whatever decision you're going to make," and then present both sides. But don't put pressure on either side.
Yeah, I'm not going to be
say,
like,
hey, this could happen, and this, or this could happen. But it's
exactly.
Oh, dang.
Even when it comes to
John
drugs.
Amos died today.
Huh?
John Amos. The dude from Good Times.
The singer of Oogie Boogie, right?
Yeah,
he was,
Good Times
Oogie
and
Rose
shit.
Boogie.
died yesterday. That was
Yeah, that's
Ain't nobody
yeah,
good.
people die.
People die.
Hey, but that,
No, rest in
it's-
peace,
hey,
though.
somebody told me that today. They were like, "Oh, you seen so and so die?" I was like, "Yeah, he was like 80, almost 90 years old."
Yeah.
I was like, "It's gonna happen. Everybody's getting
If
old."
you lived
like,
to 90, you're
like
congratulations.
you're up there, dude. Like it's gonna happen. It's just a matter of when. So
Fuck
it's
was
just
you
might as well
saying, though?
join the time.
I swear you were saying something.
Something about
For heat
contraceptives and
eruption.
shit.
Oh, well, So
Then
it's
you said
first time
ultimatum.
you remember
Well,
something.
yeah.
Well, because like you were saying, like you
don't give
telling
them
them,
ultimatums.
and then they're gonna do it because they are curious about it. And like like I said last time, like curiosity kills the cat, but so
Yeah.
curiosity kills the kids. Like the ones that you don't teach about gun safety, you don't show
Fuck
them
yeah.
what the
You don't
fuck it
show them
does.
what
trying to get
Like,
back into
bitch,
the
watch
sport.
my shotgun go off and destroy this watermelon. Now, do you want that to happen to your
No.
head?
Hell
Like
no.
no,
No.
like you know what I mean. So, and I think it's the same thing even with drugs. Like I know kids. I know what they're gonna do. Again, I started doing drugs fucking young. I smoked weed
Yeah.
by the time I was 8. I did coke by the time I was 13. Like it was absolutely
I'm
insane.
just
like
kidding. I didn't do that.
We don't support kids
Pills,
doing drugs.
No, like I tell my son, I'm like, you saved my life. Like, because the moment I realized I was pregnant, I was like, this is no longer my body.
Yeah.
This is his. This
Yeah,
is no
kids
longer
save
my
lives
life.
for
That's a
This is
good.
his.
That's a good perspective.
And so I could no longer continue to consume what I was consuming and do what I was doing because it wasn't my vessel any longer. It was his. So
Okay, let me ask you this. That's a good. Now that you say that, that's a
Hey,
good
come here.
perspective.
Give me some love. Give me some
That's
love
that's
on
actually a
that
good
one.
perspective. So now with this,
still a
let's
better
turn
parent.
it real quick to this topic with that Cardi B situation with Offset. The only thing I really want to talk about because it's mainly this is that I don't care about what he was doing and right from wrong, right? Her being pregnant, having sex with another man. That's where I see the misconception.
What misconception?
what do you mean?
She's pregnant. Cardi B's pregnant, right? Goes and has sex with a whole completely different guy.
Was he cheating on her at the same time?
Bro, I understand, but we're thinking.
fuck?
I understand.
I wanna hear
get
what you
you're
mean.
saying. I get
No,
what you're
yeah,
saying.
I wanna
I understand.
hear
Look,
what you're
cheating
saying.
regardless is
I
bad,
wanna hear
whether the
what you're
guy's
saying.
doing it or she's doing it, right? But fire and fire don't create the solution.
But he's more on the lines where
do you
the
think it's
guys.
okay that she did what she did? As in, regardless. Okay, let's say he didn't cheat, right? Let's just say he didn't cheat.
Another
Let's
man's
say-
penis
So do I
sitting the
think
kids
it's okay
in the
that
gut.
she's
Okay,
having
first-
sex with someone else while she's
While
pregnant?
she's pregnant, because of what
why,
you just.
Why
but
would it
because
be
goes
an
back to
issue?
what you just said. This is not your body no more. It's your son's body. So the fact that you're
Yeah,
allowing
he flipped
another
it on you, son.
man,
He
so now
flipped
the
it on
fact
you.
that you're allowing another man
Okay,
to go
so-
into your body when you just said this is my son's,
That
my
man's not
baby's
going
body.
into my bloodstream.
Bro, that was a.
He's renting your
That
baby's
man is
renting
not
your
going
body.
into my
Nigga, it's
bloodstream.
Dang.
I was gonna say
That man
scientifically,
is- no.
scientifically that penis doesn't hit that kid.
It does not
I know what
go-
you're saying. I'm not even saying it like that.
That's what I'm saying. No, but that's what I'm saying.
It's like,
Like-
yeah, back up, bitch.
Yo, the last one
Hey,
was.
he's like, before this was not happening, I was not getting
Yo,
hit
what the
before.
fuck is this? Cause a train? Is there a train in this bitch?
So I think that's where the difference comes, right? Like, I get what you're insinuating, right? Like, hey, that's kind of fucked up because you're saying like that's his space, that's his home. But when I say this is no longer my body, I mean like anything I put into my bloodstream will affect that baby.
Absolutely.
And anything
And
in
that
your
is-
body too, because what if you got an STD from that?
Yes.
Now, boom.
Yes,
That's a really good
100%. Now,
Yep.
if she was
Well,
being
good point. Yeah.
unsafe,
Good point. He made a good
unsmart,
point.
Yeah,
yes,
he's
yes,
spitting.
that's not okay because you are endangering
back in the fight.
the birth of your
So
child
that's
at
why
that
I
point.
thought her doing
Kind of,
that.
because not really. You could just get a C-section and that
You're
STD
right, but
won't have any effect
but
on the
no,
baby at
you-
all.
It still can though, because if you get an STD, it's in your bloodstream.
A baby, you know what? No, I'm not going to say that
He's
because I
got a
don't
good-
know.
he's got a good
No,
point.
well,
He's got a
I
good
want to
point.
say in most cases, like when mothers have AIDS, herpes, things like that, they usually would just do C-section that way because that's where they contract the viruses when they go through the vagina
If it's in
itself.
that- yeah, that's what you're saying, okay.
But I don't know if that's the case for AIDS. Like I know that is for like the physical stuff,
AIDS is
like
in the blood.
herpes
Yeah.
and.
AIDS is once it's
Okay,
in
so
you,
then
it's
yeah,
in you. There's no-
then yeah. You
Now
know what I
herpes,
mean?
if it's the herpes, I think
Yeah,
now,
that-
General herpes.
whatever.
Again, I'm not a fucking doctor.
Yeah, me
I don't know
neither.
the science
fucking
shit,
know.
so I
don't know.
can't argue none of that. I get
Doctors,
where you're
leave
coming
comments.
from. No, I get where you're coming from. Where you're like, it's the same mindset of like, but I mean, how many females are with multiple dudes at one time and don't know who the dad is anyways? So they're having.
So are you saying that she's worse? What she did was worse than what he did?
because
I
of the
don't
child
condone
alone.
him cheating at all.
No, but
but
because
I
of the
would say
child
what she
alone.
did. Well, I would say what
More
she did is
disrespectful.
worse.
It was
That's
risky. It's
way more
risky.
disrespectful on her end because that's somebody else's
No,
child. You're
so-
allowing another man just to come
No,
into your body.
I don't think
now
the
at that point.
disrespectful thing because it's the same thing. That motherfucker's out in the streets. No, see, if you want to talk about health, I agree with you. Because yes, you're risking your child
I think
if you
health
don't know
and
that person.
logic.
No, because what's the difference between
He's
Offset
like, quick,
going off with
JKruz,
everybody
tag
else
me
and
in.
bringing me those fucking AIDS or bringing me that STD?
Oh, for sure.
What's
Yeah.
the fucking difference?
I get you on that. You didn't hear what I just said? I just said let's take that scenario out. We're just talking about that specific part. Let's just say Offset was being faithful, right? Now, is what she doing condoning? Is it okay?
She wouldn't have. She wouldn't have cheated if he was being faithful.
Well, no, because the context is he cheated throughout all these months. Now they broke up. She's still pregnant while they're broken up, and she's gonna go sleep with another guy.
She didn't even know she was pregnant. She had a major surgery.
I'm just saying.
You were like, I didn't know I was pregnant with my first son until I was 5 months pregnant.
Did he post the picture?
Because women have irregular periods, and sometimes you have it, sometimes you don't.
But
when
you
you're
don't just
pregnant,
feel it for months on months that you feel off.
bro. At 5 months, the baby's this fucking big.
I'm not gonna
you
have
don't
you
feel
arguing
shit.
about how women feel
Like,
when they're
No,
You
I'm
don't-
asking. I'm saying.
No, yeah.
throughout
Wait
those-
a minute.
No.
When you're
throughout
5
those
months,
did you not
No,
feel
because
good?
even now, like not being pregnant, like every now, like if my stomach flutters, I'm like, bro, why does that feel like a baby kicking in my belly? Like you don't.
Well, now you're
fucking
more
know.
subconsciously thinking about it.
Like you don't know. Yeah. You're like, no, I had ice cream. Like,
Oh yeah,
It's just diarrhea. It's not a problem.
It's
It's
just the dairy.
okay.
It's
but
just
I'm
the
just
dairy.
saying, like,
It's just lactose
women
intolerance
go through-
kicking in.
And some women are just
I
in
got my
denial.
pills.
Some women have phantom pregnancies
That
where they're
rum is
not
good.
actually pregnant, but their body thinks like makes them believe they're fucking
okay,
pregnant.
okay.
They go through. They
Or
stop
women who
their
are
periods.
pregnant and don't know.
Yeah, and have their baby in
Right?
a fucking toilet.
Why?
Like,
Because they're
you
thinking
just-
about to go poop.
Yeah,
and the baby
like-
comes
That
out.
shit don't make no sense to me.
So,
Okay, now go back and bring
It's
it back
Cardi
to that.
B though too, cuz
Who-
this is a street ass girl.
I get
like
it.
Cardi from the street, like you know this. She can't even enunciate.
I'ma get my lick
like,
back.
Yeah.
Yeah, she
Like,
gonna
as
get that
Cardi
shit. And that's
B,
what she
I'ma
said.
get my lick back.
She's like, you out here trying to embarrass me? You know who the fuck? She admitted to robbing people back in
I
the day.
get
Like,
it.
come on, man.
I
It's
get
And
Cardi
you
B,
want me to
bro.
give a fuck about
Come
your
on.
kid that's in me, but you don't give a fuck about your kids that are out here now.
Oh, okay.
Damn.
I
Now
think
she
he
also
was there,
did
but-
say that she ain't the type of broad to go to his op. He ain't gonna. Whoever she had sex with
His
wasn't
homies,
his enemy
yeah.
or
Yeah.
nothing like that.
That's
She
more
just
respectful.
And she said, "You're the kids love you, and I'm okay with that. I'm not gonna do that to you." But at the same time, you try to embarrass me, post pictures of the women you screwing. You're Cardi B. Cardi, come on, cuz. Like
Hey,
she's no offense
I
to
get
him.
it.
She's more famous than him,
Yeah.
right?
I
She
get what
has
you're
the
saying.
power in
Yeah,
the
I
relationship.
get what you're
I
saying.
always knew. I don't want to be negative, but I always kind of felt like that was never going to work out between them.
Bro,
It was-
we
no,
know
to me
a
they were
lot of
too
the
young.
time
They
it's
were
not
both
gonna
too
work
young to
out.
make that mistake. They made a mistake. They were both too young.
They were
should have just
capital-
had
they
the
were
baby.
capitalizing
Good
off the
decision for
clout.
their career. Yeah,
I get it.
They were
They should have just
capitalizing
had
off
the
the clout.
for their career.
They could have had the baby and just been partners and seeing how it worked out.
Again, so real quick to answer my question, can you answer my question? Do you think what
Fucking
she did
dead.
was worse than what he did?
talk to her.
No, I just want to see.
So-
That's because she's a
What's
girl.
wrong
If you
with
want to
your
talk
boy,
about
cuz?
Because she's a
health-wise,
woman.
if
What's
you
wrong
want
with
to
your
if you
boy?
want to talk about health-wise, yeah, it's fucked
He wants
up
people to
because,
agree with
yes,
him.
you are risking.
No, I don't. I just want to know what her perspective
If you're
is.
talking
with
He wants to flirt
health-wise, you
with her the
are
whole
taking
fucking
a
time. Is what he
risk.
wants to do.
You're taking a
You
risk.
might as well go.
If we're
You wanna
talking
go
about
get-
disrespect,
you got something
no.
for- let's go get. Let's
so
eat
you
something.
think so?
Yeah,
for
I
her
got
doing that, it's not
leftovers.
disrespectful.
No, because I mean, in some cases, how many times have like couples actually split up, like and are cool with each other? Again, women don't know they're pregnant and they're already dating someone else and having sex. Because some women just like move
That's
on.
when you get back to that point, like where you said, where you got, I don't know who the baby daddy is. It could be Jeffrey or
Yeah,
or
like
Ricky,
yeah,
don't
like
know,
I
you
mean,
know?
it happens on a fucking daily basis. You never really know. I mean, you only know if you're only fucking with one person. If you dated two people, which is very common now. People are constantly just dating.
Yeah.
They're just dating.
Dating
just
is
to
the
date.
newest relationship.
Yeah, like and as long as you're honest about it, you're open about it. Oh, I'm seeing other people. Oh, you are too cool. Like now, if you're cheating, because no, I'm only with you. No, I'm only with you.
That's lying.
That's
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the
you're
lying that makes cheating, and so that's where like that
And
line is
take-
drawn.
Take away the word cheating. You're lying to
Yeah,
another
you're just
person.
lying.
Just that you're a
Yeah.
liar. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, you cheated on me. No, you lied to me. Let's
Yeah.
take the word cheating out of there, right? Because if you're honest with somebody, like, listen, men shouldn't even consider marriage till their 30s.
Yeah, until they're in
we
their
are
30s.
not physically like. There probably is a small group of men who maybe in their 20s can maybe get married and okay, cool, they're whatever. Most men 35 and up don't even consider it before that. You hear me? Period. That should be a set
Facts.
rule.
Yeah, yeah.
We live to our 70s average, 75, whatever it is. Do not consider marriage till at least your 30s. If you find somebody that you think you love, be with them in their 20s. Like stick it out.
Yeah.
Boom. But
Get your grind on the 20s.
That's right. Do it. Get it all out of your system because it's
Hey,
ridiculous.
you're right. I remember giving hindsight. This is good self-awareness. But I remember now I'm not gonna say they. There was times where the woman would tell me, "You lied straight to my face," and then hindsight now I'm like, damn, I know what she felt like when she told me that. Now looking back on it, like, damn, you're right. I
When
did
you lied
lie.
to her face?
Yeah, I lied to
Okay,
her
I
face.
didn't need her
and when I-
pussy. I didn't need her pussy. I swear. Come all over
that
your
would
face.
probably be that would probably be the least worst part about the
That
whole
was the least-
situation.
that was the least worst part.
worst part about it.
And that's the funny thing. A lot of women, ain't even mad about the sex. They're mad about you lying,
The
and they're mad
lying
about
is
you doing more for
always
them
the lie.
Or
than
something
you
like
did
that,
for
right?
them.
Like you bought him something.
Yeah. Like
It's
you put in
always
more
the line.
effort. You were more
Like, you
romantic with
son of
her
a
than
bitch,
you
you
were
dressed
with
up
me.
for her.
Yeah, like
You
put
never
on
dressed
cologne.
up for
You
me.
washed your ass. What the fuck?
What? You took a shower for that bitch?
Like,
I always
damn.
get to stank you.
Yeah, she's like, you give me salty dick when you get home from work, and you out
It's
here
because
washing
you're
ass
always
for
salty.
this bitch.
So what
Like,
else do you expect? That's what you deserve.
That's terrible.
So that's what I'm saying. Again, I don't think it's the sex part that really fucks people up. I think it's the
It's the
lying
lying,
part,
yeah.
and
It's
then
man-
it's when
the
people do more
dishonesty,
for
the
others.
lying.
Yeah.
Period. If men and women were just more honest with each other, we would get along so much better.
Yeah, so much better. Like,
Period. But I do put a lot of that blame on men.
And I was gonna
It
say,
is,
Because we
you-
don't want what's ours being smashed
Exactly.
by
You
somebody
say you
else.
want to
Yeah.
know, but you don't really actually want to fucking know.
Yeah, that's why we don't be asking, man.
Exactly.
We don't be
Don't
asking.
Don't even ask it. Don't,
Don't
let me
ask
think.
them. You don't want the
even
answer
let
to.
me think
Yeah.
you fucked around with a guy who's 6'5". We're done. Hide alone. He's 6 what? 5, bitch.
Yeah, I don't know what to talk. I'm competing with something I can't
Don't
even
we
get
need
to that
to
level.
hold it.
Nigga, what? He's 6. Yo, what's his name? Andre? He's 6 foot what? Listen, don't
Andre
ever
the
fucking
Giant.
call me ever again. Tell your mother I'm never coming over ever again.
Fuck Thanksgiving.
I don't even like your mom. dog.
Her mom, you know what it was? Like me, like all my, like a lot of the girls that I've messed with in my life, their moms used to fall in love with me. And when we would break up or whatever, their moms would always call me like,
Mijo,
"How
are you
doing?
okay?"
Come back, yo, what's going on?
Come
You
back.
guys, you should come over." And I'm like, "Ma'am, we're not together anymore."
I'm not talking to your daughter.
The moms would always love me because it was crazy.
They was low key trying to.
And it's hilarious because my boyfriend's moms always love me too. Like,
Right? I don't
yeah,
know.
but I'm like, I'm
It's the
not the
charm.
woman you want to bring home to your mama. I'm not.
But you are though, because you're like helpful. You're endearing. You'll help clean up. You're like you'll get on the ground and actually help.
No,
like,
I am. I'm really
you're
bad
a real
at, like-
person. You know what I'm saying, my dog?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like you know, you're not scared to get your
I
hands
am.
dirty.
But if they knew what I was doing to their son, they wouldn't want me to.
Yeah, that's also a good perspective. Do you would you allow your son or be okay with your son dating somebody like you?
So, okay,
doing
when you
what
say
you're doing and
allow, it's
everything?
not up to me who he dates. We all
Well,
know
no, it
that,
is,
right?
but no, it's perspective. Would you be okay with your son bringing home a woman that does everything you're doing right
So-
now?
This dude trying to let me switch the label real quick since we're going to open discussions.
Right.
I know we need to switch it. We're in open discussions this whole time.
If he were open-minded and okay, because again, you have to understand, I'm not a person that believes in monogamy, but I don't mean like I want 2 dudes. No, like I'm happy with having like another female in our relationship because I feel like that would benefit our relationship.
I
Like,
love that too.
I just like no, I truly believe
Hey,
that. I feel like
let me-
men get bored, and so like having
Is
options.
that forever though?
Yeah, no, I'm cool with it.
So
but,
like forever,
so,
you're okay with that?
Like you're 70 years old, all
Like
three
you're
of y'all
not even
just
Yeah,
70.
yeah, yeah.
No, don't go
But-
that old. Like
no.
you're in your 50s.
Yo,
and you're still okay with that?
Yes, but like in the sense of, so.
Like a once in a
No,
while type thing?
I would need to know, like, are we doing the sister wife route? Like, and do I need to build a relationship with this woman myself as well? Like,
or
do
is she
I
like
need
a
to create?
prostitute that we just brought in?
No, not prostitute, but like,
Why
did
was
we
wrong
pick
with
up a
prostitutes?
chick? Did we pick up a chick for the weekend?
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay.
Like, cool.
Oh, I like the sister route part because
will-
now
I'm cool
that
with
trust
both.
is established.
But I'm cool with both, but I need to know what
I
like
feel
the
like this-
intention is.
I feel like the sister act is like adding another wife. But I feel
That
like a
is.
prostitute is more like
that-
transactional.
but that's
You know what I mean? It's more appropriate.
I would like the.
I prefer in a
So-
situation like that. I would think a prostitute is more appropriate.
I think at this age, I would like more of like the weekend flings, right? Like here and there,
At this
picking
age?
them
A different
up.
one
Yeah,
all the
yeah,
time?
yeah. Like here and there, like a couple.
You're such a
No, like she could
slut.
come back. I'm cool with like the same chick coming back. You know
That's
what I mean?
cool,
That's so
I'm cool
familiar.
with the same chick coming back. Like, oh, we're already comfortable with each other.
I'm
We know
not.
each other. Like, yeah, let's have some fun again.
I would. Let's spice it up.
Or
Remember
like
that
switching
weekend?
them out and having different ones.
That's
I'm cool
right.
with
Yeah,
that.
yeah, switch 'em up.
But
Yeah.
Switch them up.
but I think at some point,
What
like.
you thinking today? You thinking African American?
I'm
But
dead.
at some
What you
point,
Uber
I'm
Eats
down
set.
with-
I seen the snow bunny come in. I don't know. We have to
Blonde-haired,
switch it
blue-eyed
up.
Russian girl. You know, it's funny. Like when me and wifey
Anastasia.
have sometimes have brought it up. There's always this rule that if it were to happen, all I could get was head.
Dang, no.
And I'm like I don't know. Like I don't know how. Like
That takes my
No.
I feel like
enjoyment
some
out of
women
it.
are like that though. Like they're okay with that. So I'm like, wait, so
No.
you can
Well, you know what?
So you can scissor her, y'all can eat each other out.
But all I get is
y'all can do all this.
You know,
but
you
the
know what
only
I think
thing
it
she's
is.
allowed to
You
do
know what
with
I
me
think it is.
that.
I think it's the woman's jealousy coming into play, where she's like, "Oh, you're gonna give more attention to this
I
woman
don't
and
want
not
you
me."
like thrusting inside this woman.
I
but
can
it's
see
okay
the
in
fear,
her
or
mouth,
I can see
guess.
the fear of women getting scared that like you might get her pregnant or something like that.
Or like it too
No, I
much.
think women.
Yeah.
Or yeah,
I
or
think
like
women
you like
are-
her
I
pussy
think-
better than
yeah, I was
mine.
gonna say women.
Yeah.
That's always their thing is like
But not
that.
me.
Her pussy's gonna be better than
See,
mine.
but not me, because I'm like, I'm just down. I'll cook. I'll just sit in the
Oh my
corner.
God.
I'll
women-
cook.
listen,
Crazy.
Women
Yo,
be
whoever
acting-
finds you is on the right path. Whoever gets you.
David's
is
falling
on the
in love by
right
the
path.
minute.
I will happily just be back here by myself.
Bro.
just watching
Women
like
be
a
acting
creeper.
like their pussy is like
The best thing in the
no,
fucking
not
world.
like it's some unique thing. Like it's pussy, cause like it's biologically just a pussy. Like they're like, oh, my pussy's different. Like how?
How?
Is it mechanical?
You know what? You say
Is
that,
it
but
high-tech?
why do they
Like,
have
what are
all
we
the
talking
different
about?
fleshlights of all the different porn stars up at the stores?
I think that's
like,
just the outside of the lips. That's it. Because the inside
Well,
is
no, the
literally the
shape of
same.
the outside can be different, obviously, depending on who you are. But like the inside,
That's
is like
not
it's-
true.
they're like,
Every
my
chick's
pussy's the best.
vagina
I'd be
is
like,
different.
Why is your pussy the best?
Some are
Was there
different.
like, did you go to a class?
No.
Was there like a test? that
No,
said
but
Fucking that.
some women got two vaginas. Some go down this way. Some go up this way. Some curve this way. Like some's fucking cervix is way down here. Other
Yeah.
bitches'
She's-
walls
she's
are
not
way
wrong.
wider.
All I know
She's
is
not
that-
wrong because
Yeah.
if you get with one of those women who has a like one of the okay normally you think of a spine, you think of a spine like this, right? But if you get with someone with a spine that's like that, like it's angled different.
What's that called?
Scoliosis.
No, scoliosis is left to right, but I'm talking about the ones where the girls look like they have a
Like
big
the
ass.
telephone
So their
curves,
inside
yeah.
is shaped different.
So yeah. So it looks like the girl has a big ass, but in reality, she
It's
just
the
has
same
one of
as-
those.
It just sticks
It's the
out.
Yeah.
same with dicks. Some curved, some are straight, some are short, some are tall,
Some are
thick, some are
chodes.
skinny, some are micro. Like you don't fucking know. You're
Well,
gonna
not a
like
micro.
yes,
Come
there
on,
are
don't do
little
that.
baby
Yeah.
heads.
Oh.
and
She's not
turtles.
lying
Yeah,
though
we had
because
somebody
I
talk
don't.
about she
yeah.
had he
She
had
met a guy with a
micro.
micro.
Yeah,
Oh.
we had the clip and everything. We got something. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not even. You can't even laugh at that shit. cuz.
Yeah, you gotta get up out
At that point, their
I hope-
personality better be
I hope
a 10.
for anybody like that, I hope that the technology for
No.
enhancement for men
See?
advances.
He
in the
just has
next-
to be smooth about it because I had a homeboy that I worked with at Olive Garden. They used to be like, "What? I have a tiny penis. It's the perfect size for anal." Like that's how you sell it.
Hey,
like
you
at least
say
you
that,
can get ass.
yo.
like,
There's girls that I talk to where they're like, yeah, my ex only wanted to do anal. I was like, makes sense. I get it. I get why he would only want to do anal. I get it for him.
I mean,
because you felt hurt?
If a
No,
man
no,
is-
no,
she not-
I'm
she was
saying
not.
because, like you just said, the guys that only want to do anal, it's literally because they know they don't have enough to fill the back of the cervix.
And here's my thing. Okay, so if you do have that issue, right, but if you go that route, it pleases him and her. Thank
That's-
God.
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
happy
that's
for
different.
y'all.
Yeah, that's different.
Because if you're both like pleased by it, because it's, I mean, they're tighter. It's tighter than your.
How many
vaginas, or-
girls actually even enjoy anal? Not too many. There's a good handful.
There
There's
are
a
some-
good, yeah,
no,
a good
there's women
handful.
who enjoy
But
it.
how many actually are like, yeah, I want to do this? And majority of the time, it's the guy wants to do it, and she's like, okay, I'm just trying to
first
fulfill
time. Girl, it's
you.
my birthday.
I'm gonna sit here quiet.
It's our
Hey, you
anniversary.
getting all holes plugged up over
promised
here.
me last year you were gonna do it. She's like, fuck! Come on, let's get it
You've
over
been
with.
told me all I needed was lube, and we're doing it.
No, let me
Yeah,
tell you
no,
something
it's
right now.
happening.
If you've seen it,
Listen, lube and give her a toy, like a little vibrator. Believe me,
I
it'll
literally be
make
telling
her.
them too. I'm like, yo, all you need is a little butt plug. It's gonna help
okay,
you out.
but time
and
out.
you'll
I
be
don't mean to
straight.
get gross on you guys. Listen, and this is not from experience, my personal experience, but this is reality. Okay, first of all, if you see it in porn, those women get enemas.
Yeah, they
Those
get
women
enemas.
don't eat.
No,
for
they
that
don't
whole
They
day.
eat.
prepare
Don't eat
for
gummy
that.
bears. Like, that's
They
the secret.
prepare
They
for
will
that.
eat gummy bears
For
for
like,
like
what, a day or
because
two?
they don't digest. So it like takes so like
Okay,
yeah
and they
they'll
get
eat
enemas,
only
they don't-
gummy bears for a
so
couple
I'm just
days.
warning
Take
you.
enemas, nice and
We tell
clean.
them that. Don't be looking
In
at us.
real-
telling us that.
in
I
real
don't
life-
need to
In
know
real
this.
life,
It's not that clean.
I had a female friend that used to share stories with me because she didn't give a fuck. She was out there. She'd be like, "Oh, we did it in the shower. It's crazy. Everything was everywhere." When I
Whoa.
see everything,
Oh my
I mean
God.
everything was everywhere.
Whoa.
It's like that. It's like that scene from fucking what's it, Zach and Miri.
Yeah,
Yes.
that she
Oh
asked me like
my
a
God,
donut.
bro.
I mean, hold on, Todd.
That's the
Let's keep it
word.
100. Let's keep it 100. Have you ever fingered a girl in her butt?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Have you?
No.
Deadass, have you smelt your finger after you fingered a girl
I
in the
did.
butt? It doesn't smell like roses.
It doesn't.
It doesn't. So for
doesn't.
me personally, I'm in the middle of having like I'm not doing that. That's if it is like even an option, it's gonna be like at the end of the scenario.
Yeah, that's like the last.
Like it,
that's
like,
the
it's
last
not like
part.
after I do that, we're gonna roll around the bed for 5 minutes so I can get my finger all over the place. Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
This is like the ending
Yeah,
scenario.
from
It-
here,
it-
from here, we go into the shower,
shower and
bitch.
it's done. We're cleaning everything
I'm not
up.
touching
It's
a
done.
doorknob. I'm I'm not
Nothing,
touching.
yeah.
My hand's like this the whole
I'm
time.
grabbing my shirts and turn everything.
Yeah, it's
everything.
like,
Yeah.
oh, you
Ain't
liked
no
it?
way.
It was cool. I'm glad you nutted, but let's walk to the bathroom.
I need to get cleaned up.
Open
ASAP.
the door, bitch.
ASAP.
He's like a doctor. I'm gonna wash their hands.
And we're together. We're going
ASAP.
together.
ASAP.
And then I'm
clean
gonna
up.
help. We're gonna clean all this shit out.
Literally.
Because I've heard the stories like, oh yeah, we did it. It was when I pulled out, it was like I don't in the back.
It's
I would have a
like,
heart attack.
bro, it's like a choco banana.
Yeah, I would have a heart attack if it's all like. Could you imagine? Nah, nigga, I'm good.
Nah,
Bro, he's squeezing the tip like a pimento from an olive.
I always say that porn makes it look like, oh, it's nothing.
Yeah.
Play with it if you
Bro,
want
I've had
Nah.
oh my god.
I'm not doing it, bro.
to. Now, if you're with
do
your
it.
special somebody for a long time,
You gotta
and
spice
guys
it
want
up.
to try stuff.
Spice
Look,
it up.
it is what it is,
Yeah,
right?
spice it up.
Whatever. I'm not judging for sure.
Hey, but before you spice it up to that level, let's just bring another girl in, and we ain't even gotta worry about that. That's the next level of spicy. Yeah, that's the next level of
He
spicy.
said, you know what? Instead of anal, threesome.
Yeah, straight threesome.
You good?
Yeah,
All right, let's
hey,
go.
it's not painful.
I feel like some
It's
women
not
would
painful.
rather do that.
Oh,
than
yeah,
that route,
probably.
right?
Less painful.
Ugh.
Yeah, you gotta worry
I
about
wish
it.
females
It's
were
not
more
painful
open.
for all women, cuz. There's like, what do they call those?
What about for you? Is it painful?
There's orgasm things all back there.
So like I said, like lube and a little toy, and you're good to go. It's fun. Believe me, she can get off of it.
Butt plug
too.
is first.
Not, I mean,
Not a
so
butt plug.
not it's not necessary.
What's up with your
It's
gross
not
friend?
necessary.
It's not necessary. And to be honest, like for some guys, like the fact that you're already stretching it out
locked
almost
in.
takes the fun away from it, because the whole point is like you're trying to get into something
But
way fucking tighter.
You're barely
Like,
stretching it out with one of those, or either one of them.
I was about to say maybe for you, but maybe not for like average guys. or
No,
normal
I'm- no,
people.
Average guys is crazy.
No.
Like, you know what I mean?
I'm
Like,
saying like you're barely stretching it out using like a butt plug or something like that. Like you're barely getting it. I get what you're trying to say on that.
yeah, you don't know. You don't
Yeah,
know
you
what
don't
they,
know. You
like,
could be
what
having
they're.
it
Yeah, no,
this
right
could be a
behind
micro
that.
penis
Yeah, you
situation.
could have that coming right
And if you
behind
got
it.
that,
ruined it.
you
You
don't
just
need
same
anything.
size.
You just
Yeah,
ruined
yeah.
it for him. It just
Yeah.
went right in.
Shorty
like-
over here like, don't do nothing. Just put it in.
Just put it in. Trust me.
Period.
Trust me.
Okay,
And-
so
and to get a head
again, I'm way different. I've got a super fucking high pain tolerance. I'm into that shit. I'm into the dom sub shit. I'm
Yeah.
into the fucking hurt me.
But you're
I'm
not the
into
only
the
woman either,
like,
right?
There's other
no,
women
like
like that.
yeah, there's
Yeah.
tons of women that are like that. But then there's your average girlfriends or wives that are like, don't touch me there.
Yeah,
don't do
yeah,
that. I don't
yeah.
want that. No, you can't look at other females. No, we can't be with it. Like it's,
I'm with some freaky shit, but to a certain degree. Like, there's some shit I be seeing on porn sometimes. I'll be like, there ain't no fucking way. Like, when they do a whole lot of saliva, I'm like, a bitch, I don't need phlegm on my dick.
See,
I'm
no.
good. Like, just, like, why is there a hot, like, literally
Now you can't even
phlegm?
feel it
Like-
as good as you want to feel
Like,
it.
come on. Like,
And-
clean this shit up.
That's what I'm saying. But like for someone like me, there's literally nothing in my mind that I can think of that I'm like, nah, I wouldn't try that. Like
Yeah.
I'm
Fuck,
like,
I'm
unless you're
fuck,
talking about
I'm talking about
I'm
Ariel.
not fucking a dead body,
Again.
but like if
Yeah,
we're
yeah, for
like,
sure.
Promiscuous, doctor.
No, one thing about sex, I don't judge. So I have friends that have talked about their girls licking their butt area or whatever
Yeah,
that. It's not happening. Don't come near it. Don't come. I had a girl one time. She was giving me head, and she went to like lift
Got
my
close to the
legs,
gooch.
like up, like. And I was like, and I remember.
You should've wore a
one of the
pad.
prettiest
Whoa,
girls I ever
whoa,
dated in my
whoa.
life. She was gorgeous. But she went to go do that, and I was like, "What are you doing?" She was like, "Well, I was gonna do that. My ex loved it." I was like, "I'm not your fucking ex. Don't you ever do that." And I literally went limp and couldn't have.
That's
like, I'm done.
that's a conversation you have before you even
Right,
do
right,
it.
right,
You don't
yeah,
like,
yeah,
yo,
yeah,
what
yeah.
you can't
Bro,
just
your
spring this
limits.
upon me.
That shit wasn't on the
how
NDA.
low can I go?
NDA.
But it ruined my mood, and then all I kept thinking about was her doing that to a guy.
Oh,
So it
yeah.
fucked me for the rest of the night. I kept
no.
talking to her afterwards, but it really fucked with me, right? But I don't judge. I've had friends tell me that, oh, I don't get, I like, blah, blah, blah. They like, cool. I don't judge
I think
like sexually.
I would
whatever.
judge you on that scenario if you're the guy that like gets up and bends over and like opens his butt
Not
cheeks.
this
Now,
dude.
now, that's
Alright,
now I'm
listen,
like,
if
bro,
you
how
get
you
in
know
this
what?
position while doing that, there's a problem.
That is a problem, bro. Because now that makes me think that she's about to fuck you, and now we get into
Why are
a
you
whole
getting into-
other.
I'm about to get
we
fucked
get in-
position?
Yeah,
Oh,
we
that's
get into a
terrible.
whole other ball game right there. A whole other ball game.
Sex is, everybody, sex is sex, whatever. Your cup of tea, all that shit, whatever.
Hey, yeah, go ahead, bro.
I love it. I was in a gay bar just this weekend, and they had a sign
you
on the
can't say
fucking. Why?
It was though.
It was a gay bar.
No, you said
Literally
gay bar.
called
Just
Rainbow
like-
Lounge.
just
It
like-
was gay as fuck. It's Rainbow Lounge. Like, what the fuck? But on the wall it says, "You eat ass, but you won't eat onions and pickles. Get the fuck out of here!" Like,
You know,
That's
I
a
won't
good
eat
one.
either.
Hey, I won't either. I don't like pickles and I don't like onions.
pickles. I'm not eating ass or
I'm not
onions or
eating ass
pickles.
and I'm not eating pickles. Ain't no. And look, I've had it. People are like, "Oh, come on, Cruz." I'm like, "Listen, bro. I will not do it."
I'll do it. Yeah.
No. And again, and I say it without judgment. I'm just saying it's something that I will not do. I'm not eating ass. I'm not doing it. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck how bad you are. It's not happening.
I don't even think it comes down to how bad you are. I think it comes down to how much you actually are attracted to that person. Where you're just like, I want to please you in so many different ways. Like when Ludacris said, "Lick you from your head to your toe," like that's what he's talking about in that aspect. Like I'm so attracted to you that I'm willing to do all that extra shit.
I could literally love you unconditionally and die for you. Why do I gotta eat your butt? I don't
If
feel
she's
like
asking, you might have to just.
What? No. Why? I'll play with it with my hand. Why do I gotta?
It ain't the same
lick
feeling.
it?
It
So
ain't
then,
the same
how would you
feeling.
feel when you
That's
ask
not
your
the same
girl for
feeling.
something and she says no?
You tell her lick the ball. She's like, I ain't licking the balls. What? The little hairy ass
Most
thing?
girls. Most girls.
Yeah, they would. But I'm just
Okay,
saying.
but
What if
what
that's
if she
just
said
like-
no?
The butt is different. For me, it's different. I don't want you near mine, and I'm not going near yours with my mouth, person. I'm not going near it, and I don't want your mouth going anywhere near it. I want your beautiful lips by my lips.
Yeah.
I want to kiss your beautiful face. I don't want to look down and see your face by my butt. Like, to me, it's like, what the fuck are you doing?
But you're cool with dick to mouth. She can suck your dick and then you can kiss her.
Yeah, I used to think that was
He's like,
nasty,
duh.
but now it's
That's not nut, though.
Yeah, when I was in middle school, oh yeah, that's always the
Nigga, don't come up
thing.
and
Yo,
try to
you
kiss
can't
me
do
if I
it.
nut in
No,
your mouth.
yeah, you can't do that.
What?
Can't do that. Can't do
Are
it.
you
Can't do
crazy?
it. You can't do it.
Y'all are
If you
nuts.
meet a guy that does that over here swapping his cum in your mouth, yeah, no,
Hey, you know what? I'm gonna mug the shit out of you.
Yeah,
Like,
there's no
what
way.
the fuck are you doing? I love you, but bitch.
No, there's no way. There's no way that's happening. No.
No,
Can't do that. Hey, and they always want to try to kiss you afterwards.
Love you,
Every
baby.
time.
To prove a point.
Yeah, like,
and the
no,
only
no,
point
it's
you're gonna
okay.
get proven is you're gonna get played.
You're out.
Ain't no way,
That's
girl. I'm gonna be like,
fucking
look at
hilarious.
that. She's like, great job.
For sure. Good
Pat
job.
on the
Opens
head.
your mouth and it just slides on your cheek and
Oh.
shit.
You see what I'm saying, dog? It's just bad. It's bad news.
Nah.
Yeah. So
can't do
again,
Oh
that.
my
But
God.
I don't judge. I really don't. Not when it comes to sex. 'cause
It
people
sounds
like
real
whatever they want.
judgmental in here.
No, it's not. Hey, you can
It's
do it if
just-
you want.
It's just me. That's just
You can
that's
do that
just
if you
something.
want.
You know me. That's
That's so
just.
funny.
Content ideas for Ariel.
Yeah. Hey, if you're a guy that's doing that, that's I don't know. I'd be a little sus.
What was I telling you
What is it,
earlier?
guys? Ain't
You were
girls
talking
do
about
it.
something. Because we went to lunch or whatever, and then you're like, oh, so many women would wish to do this. I said, motherfuckers wish to drink my bath
So
water. Why
before
are
we
you
were
talking to
leaving,
me?
I was like,
Like-
let's stop, get something to eat. And she was like, all right, cool. So I was like, Ariel, you know how many women would love to be in your shoes right now going to lunch with Jake?
Oh, God.
Obviously, I was being facetious, but she looked at me, she was like, Cruz.
David's
6
like, what's that
million
word?
That's a good word. That's a good
That's what
word.
I'm fucking
That's a
with
good
the
word.
6 million men would like to go on a date with me, Cruz. I was like, shut up.
You're the lucky one.
I said 294 would drink my bath water right now.
That's crazy. That's wild. I actually heard this story. This is where people have these weird fetishes. I guess I don't know about that one. I might judge it. I know you
I've
said
had
no
people ask
judgment
for
zone,
armpit
but no.
images.
Same Planet
It's
I
like-
heard
Fitness.
I heard this idea where this girl was like, this guy wanted me in the shower to bowel movement on him, and I was like, yo, that's nasty.
That's
next
on
level
some other,
stuff.
you know.
Yeah,
It's
that's
not
some-
uncommon.
no,
I've heard of
not
it.
just peeing, but
No,
like,
but
yeah,
I've
yeah.
heard of
I mean,
it.
but it's
not
like
uncommon.
shower.
Defecation.
Yeah.
Yeah, like-
I'm just
They
like,
want
dude,
it-
she was like, I was about to do it, but I got in the position and I just couldn't do it. I was like, I couldn't do it. I was like, yo, that's disgusting. Disgusting that
Did
this
he
guy
pay
was.
her, or he just-
No,
that was
they
like
were
they were just
together.
having
They were
sex? Oh.
together. Like they were trying to, be together, or whatever. And they got to that point, and he was like, yeah, I want you to do this, and she was like, I don't know, I'll try. And then she just was like, no, I couldn't do it. I was like, yo, that's disgusting.
That's nasty.
Disgusting. You're in
Well,
the
no,
shop. Yeah, it's easy to
but
do.
it is,
But that's
right?
disgusting.
To a lot of people it is, but to some people it's like it's this.
But
it's,
you gotta give them some props. They did do it in the shower where
At
it was gonna be
least, right?
clean.
It
It
Yeah.
was gonna be cleaned up, but the smell is all lingering in there.
I just watched a video. I just watched another video of a podcast or something, and I'm not even kidding. It honestly pissed me off. Some girl was talking about her dude wanted to fuck her from in the ass, but while her head was in the toilet.
Oh, I saw that. And she did it.
And she was like, I bleached the toilet before I did it. And now she's telling these other females, they're like, oh, that's disgusting. It's so degrading, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, you prude ass bitches.
They were being so
like,
mean
why
to
are
her.
you like, why are you judging the fuck out of her? Like, she making her man happy, and you're gonna get cheated on because
Yeah,
you
you
don't
gonna
want to
get cheated
fucking
on.
do what
Yeah,
the
yeah,
fuck
yeah.
your dude wants to do.
Yeah, that's true though. That
and
is
she
true.
did say, like, specifically, she was like, I bleached the toilet several times, and the group of women are just like, oh my god, you did that? Oh my god, you did that? And I'm thinking to myself, you the same hoe that would do cocaine on the back of a toilet.
Yeah.
But because this girl's bleached it first, and look, it's a fetish. He's not
is.
killing you.
Yeah.
He's saying, hey, I kind of would like to do this. You want to try it?
And I was like,
I
they're
don't-
over there talking shit. How many times have you had your head in the fucking toilet puking from fucking drinking too much?
Yeah,
Like, why are you
true.
running
Right,
your
right, right,
mouth?
with your face, like,
you want to
in
sit
there.
here because
Right.
of the scenario that your dude's fucking you from behind,
That's
but like,
actually a good analogy.
like-
She's like, well, I'm not purposely doing it. I have to throw up. But no, it's still the analogy is still there. You're still
your
head's in
fucking
the toilet.
face is
Your
in the
head
fucking.
is still
And
in the
bitch, you didn't
toilet.
clean it before you stuck your head in there because you drunk. Like,
Yeah,
so
you ain't worried about
you're
that.
worse than her.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
They were judging the
I
hell out of
remember
her. Yeah,
watching-
for
I
sure.
remember
I don't
watching.
respect that. I don't like that shit. Don't judge nobody for what the fuck they're in, what they
Yeah.
want to do.
I remember watching that video and thinking to myself, like they're really being judgmental on
Yeah.
that girl. Now, I'm not saying I necessarily would be like to like my daughters that, oh yeah, go do that. Like I don't know if I would, but at the same time, I'm not gonna be quick because the same girls that are judging them took their man back who's cheated on them 8 times.
Yeah.
But this guy's faithful. He's just freaky.
He's
as
like,
shit.
Freaky as
this
hell.
girl will do anything for me. I ain't
I'm
never
keeping
leaving
this
her.
girl.
I ain't never
I
losing
need
her.
this
Yeah,
girl in my
like,
He's
life.
over here like she did the toilet thing. I love her.
I
I'm
love
gonna be
this
happy
girl.
the rest of my life.
I'm never cheating on this
Yeah,
girl.
Right, so
exactly.
if you tell me, hey, your daughter found a man who's freaky as hell, likes to do crazy shit, but he's faithful, fucking he loves your daughter, or
Doesn't
she can
hurt
date
her,
this
don't
guy who's not
disrespect
that
her.
freaky, but he'll cheat on her 20 times.
Yeah.
I'm like, girl, if you don't go fuck with this freak
Yeah.
dude, it's just you and him.
Yeah.
Go do your weird shit in private.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly that. Yeah,
You
do
find a
your
guy
shit
who
proper.
actually cares for you, but he has weird fetishes. Like, I'm not a feet guy either. Like, I don't.
What, bro?
Dang, David.
No, see,
Hey,
don't
if the
fuck with
feet
my
ain't
feet.
done, yeah, if
See?
the feet ain't done.
I don't know, man.
I
David.
don't give a fuck if your feet. You paid $2,000 for your pedicure. I'm not a feet guy.
Okay. Since David's like agreeing with all these fetishes, David, what are
No, he's a freak, right?
Bro,
I am. I really
He's like, he
am. I'm
likes
not gonna lie.
anal, he likes
I didn't
feet.
say that. I didn't say that.
He wants
I'm
threesomes.
trying
He wants to do it on
Hey,
balconies.
threesomes is fire.
He wants to
Hanging
get
from
cut.
ceilings.
It's fire.
He wants to get
Fire.
cut. Cut me back. Cut me right now.
If you don't cut me, it ain't no love.
Yeah, for sure.
We need to.
Okay,
what's that
okay.
one where you cut the head?
Since
and y'all do the
David, I got a
blood?
question
blood-
for you.
yeah, the blood
Since you're
over.
open to threesomes, how would you feel if somebody approached you and said, "I want to have a threesome, but with another man"?
Yeah, it ain't happening. Not happening.
I don't think any.
No.
I don't
If it's my girlfriend, yeah, it's not fucking happening. It's
So club, you just met a chick at the club,
This fool.
and you and your homeboy.
my bad. A little
Cut.
shoddy. A little shoddy.
Rewind.
A shoddy, bro. I
Cut.
bet it is
Cut.
that. I bet it is that concept.
Pick up now. Go.
Yeah.
A girl.
But if it's a shoddy,
Oh my god.
Okay, we're gonna give you one more chance to fix this shit.
if it's just a random shoddy, then yeah, it's cool. No big deal. I mean, I would think about it even then, but
For
it had
sure.
to be. It couldn't be a random guy. It had to be like a homie I knew.
I don't
Oh,
think
like
any
Eric?
man
Yeah.
is with that, cuz like I don't like.
And
I mean,
No, you know what?
DP
At
balls
that
to
point, it's like
balls, or is it
it's like
train?
she said.
That's what's-
It's like she
That's
said.
what I've been running
at that
the
point,
train.
That guy's a cuck. At that point, a guy's a cuck. If you're in a relationship with a girl and you're allowing another, you're a cuck at that point.
is that a guy who likes to see it?
Yeah. mhm.
Or I was gonna say swingers, right?
Yeah,
If
yeah.
you switch
Yeah.
partners, you're with her.
They do it in separate rooms
But
though.
then-
No, they do it
sometimes
together. No,
they
they do
do
that.
their
Yeah,
own
they do
thing.
that
That's
together.
The thingy. See, again, there's certain freakiness levels that I'm not with that.
Yeah.
You're not touching mine.
Nah.
And it's just, I'm just like that. And I get it. Somebody will be like, oh, you're boring. I guess I'm boring. I don't know what to tell you. I
I'm
don't
not
want
doing that.
any, like, I just don't, especially if you're 6'4".
For sure, you're done.
If you a tall, don't let a tall ass nigga come here. You want my shit? And you don't get your fucking ass out of here. Jesus Christ, 6'4" coming here talking about what's your girl? Nigga, not here. Where you go?
Not this one.
Bye.
Not this
That's
one.
my
It
bitch.
ain't, it ain't happening.
So
Oh my
again,
God.
but I don't judge. Whatever to each their own. Because sex is like, it's like a.
It's an exchange of energy between two people.
Exactly.
Hey, energy. There you
Well
go.
said. Well said. It is.
Is it always?
No.
Sometimes it's transactional.
What do you describe
Because
it
like,
as?
just like you said, like if it was a random chick and then you're down,
Yeah,
run
because
train, whatever.
there's no emotions
You're never
attached
gonna,
to that shit.
So,
Well, guys are used to doing that. Y'all women are different. Y'all
not
are
all
not this
women.
one.
Not all women. Not all
sorry,
women.
Ariel,
Sex
I
isn't
love
always.
you.
Yeah, sex isn't always like an emotional thing. Some
get
women
it.
are
Not
completely
for all of them.
capable of separating that and having just like a.
Yo, but to be honest with you, we've created a generation of women who handle sex more like us.
Which
And
is bad.
What?
I've dealt with more
We created
emotional
it.
men
just
than
saying.
me. Like where they're.
that's my point.
They get fucking like, oh no, I just want you for
It's
myself,
because
and
we're
like.
territorial on that. Guys
We've
are.
created
Guys are.
women who can have sex and not be attached to you. We've
You're
created
right.
that breed of woman.
made
Because they're
it
tired
more-
of being
we
hurt
made
and all
it
this other
We
shit.
made it more normalized.
Yeah. Like, oh no, it's just a one night stand,
Well,
or
they
it's just a
learn.
fling, or it's just a
They're
weekend
tired
thing.
of being
It's
fucking hurt and lied to. And
Well,
I'm not
it's
trying to
not-
say all men are like that.
It's not just that; it's also the hyper independence. Like bitches are running their own shit. They're already like they're completely independent. I have my own
Owning
house. I have my own job. I
Right.
got my own money. I take care of my own shit. Honestly, I don't want somebody in my shit to mix it up. So I'm good with just go getting mine and then being done and
Yeah, that makes sense. I get you.
And
on
keep
that.
it moving.
But
Like,
that's
so-
still like that. We feminist movement. We don't need y'all.
You want to get canceled, huh?
I'm just telling you what it is. I'm just telling you what it
Well,
is.
and
We
again-
don't need a man. Da, 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 da.
And-
Okay, well, y'all actually do need us.
So, no.
These roads, these freeways ain't getting built. That building, I want to see you climbing a skyscraper building the top of that. Well, I ain't gonna see it because you ain't never gonna do that. So
you
y'all
would.
really do
There's-
need us.
There's
Okay,
plenty
so
of women
he has a
that
good point.
work.
Certain jobs, I'm gonna get chewed out for this. Certain jobs, women will
Okay.
fight for equality when it comes to equal pay.
Yeah.
But jobs like that, dangerous jobs, tough jobs, jobs that men tend to work, women aren't picketing about getting equal
Yeah,
pay when
they
it
ain't
comes to
doing
a
it then.
bricklayer or a
No,
fucking.
fuck that. If I'm climbing the
So that-
skyscraper, I want the same amount that you fucking
But you're
make.
not.
That's cool,
Women
but you're
don't
not-
take
yeah.
those jobs.
But I'm just saying
what I'm
that but when you say equal pay, that's what it is. It means when it comes to the same fucking job. If I'm a CEO
Cozy
and
job.
you're a CEO, we should be making the same fucking money. I shouldn't be making 20% less than you.
I do agree with
I
If
agree
I
with that.
took
I
over
get you
your
on
job,
that. I
they
get you on
fired
that.
you and
I-
hired me,
I get you.
I should be
on
getting
that.
your same fucking pay. It's
that-
even better.
Because
That
it's for a
makes
mental
sense.
job. More, it's your brains. It's your not necessarily your physicality.
But that's what it means when you say like equal pay. It again, like that's all it is. We just want the same fucking amount. We're not saying that we deserve better. We're not saying we deserve more.
Right.
But like if I'm doing the same fucking job as you, I
Right.
deserve the same amount of pay that you would get. And that doesn't happen. And it's not just that. It's even with feminine products. There's a fucking female tax. There's an extra tax on feminine products. Pads,
Yeah, I think that's kinda crazy. I
tampons,
think they should be
fucking,
free. I do
like,
think
Midol,
feminine-
shit like that. There's an extra tax on that shit. Female razors are more expensive than men's fucking razors.
It's because
Like,
y'all skin is like more sensitive.
Well, I do think
That's
feminine. I do
bullshit,
think feminine.
bro.
Yeah,
Well,
it
maybe
is.
not
That's
razors
true.
because men's razors are expensive as fuck. Let
Yeah.
me tell you, okay, they're not cheap at
yeah.
all. But I do feel like feminine products like those should be free. You shouldn't have to pay for those.
like tampons.
And I'm running for Circuit 13 the Collin County. JKruz, yeah, vote for me.
I cannot. But I know what you're saying.
Fucking
Yes,
dead.
there are jobs that women like we can't fucking do. Like oil rig. I haven't seen a woman on a fucking oil rig
I haven't
ever in
seen
my
a woman
life.
on
But she's
Yeah.
wait,
She's
no,
getting
don't
getting
do
turned
it.
up.
Don't do it.
She might, but she in the office.
You
No,
took the
that's
words
what
out
I'm
of my
saying.
mouth, but
I'm
I don't know
not
for a
seeing
fact.
her-
I don't know. I've never been on an oil rig, so
Because
Yeah.
of the sheer strength alone that it takes in order to like actually maneuver these oil rig
She's getting
machines and
tossed
things
around
like
by
that.
the other dudes at
Yeah,
the oil
like,
rig.
Stop.
Only piece of ass out there on the
Stop.
rig.
In the Navy.
Bro,
You know what? She's like, what if I do it? I just need to go
That's
create
tough.
OnlyFans. Why am I even out here? The
I'm not jumping in this conversation. I'm saying, shout out to all my oil rig workers, male, female,
She said that's the real reason I'm
transgender,
here.
whatever.
you know,
I'm just trying to satisfy
It's a
them.
dangerous job, but I think they get paid well to do it. Don't they? They do, right?
Hella
She said I had a
dangerous.
Kiko.
I am not David. Sorry.
So you're not an asshole. Just a
Sorry,
dick.
So you're not. Yeah. Oh, that's even worse. Hey, go back to
All right,
that.
first of
Go
all,
back.
stop it. I think a woman's body is so beautiful. There's so much to enjoy. Like
Can't
the
even call him a
curves,
pussy.
the
He don't wanna do that
shoulders,
You don't want to. You don't even do that either.
the back of the neck,
gosh.
the ears. There's so much to enjoy.
The back
I
of
don't
the
need
ears.
to go there. We don't need to go
Oh my
there.
Yeah, the
God.
thighs are probably the best.
Oh my, anything, whatever your
thighs.
thing is. And I'm not even a foot guy. I'd rather play with your toes than play with your hoe.
Yeah, let's get off of this.
great.
One.
We're out of here.
All right, hey, we appreciate everybody for tuning in. Appreciate that for coming on.
Yo, JKruz with a K.
Cruz.
JK, not a C. JK.
Hey, we need to get that. We cruising? Yeah, we gotta get that.
Ready? Mm-hmm. We cruising.